Well, I just put something out, video out about the controversy with the $20 bill. They didn't take Andrew Jackson off the $20 bill. And I pointed out that Andrew Jackson was the guy that went against the central bank of the United States, against Nicholas Biddle, against the big money powers. And, maybe that's why they want him off the bill. But then there's another side to this whole thing, too. I don't think Andrew Jackson would be pleased to be on a fiat bill anyway. So, I'm going to recommend to you that buy Andrew Jackson silver coinage. Buy Andrew Jackson silver coinage. Here's a caricature of Andrew Jackson way back in the day. He's fighting the serpents, slaying the many-headed monster from Wall Street in the central banks, going to sound money. He stopped Nicholas Biddle cold in his tracks, the guy that was going to, enslave us with a central bank, right? So, yeah, here Andrew Jackson's on a $20 bill. A $20 bill is one of your most common bills out there. Probably today, with inflation, it's probably the most common bill, for crying out loud. Now, the New World Order, the planners that are on the top, the people that are looking to enslave us through central banking, for them to put Andrew Jackson on this bill, I guess, is an insult to Andrew Jackson anyway. So if they take him off the bill, what I look at it is like this. Just buy Old Hickory, which is the nickname for Andrew Jackson, because somebody tried to assassinate him. He turned out that Andrew Jackson went after him and beat him with his cane. He got nicknamed Old Hickory. But, it's best just to buy real money. And why not real money in the form of silver and gold with bearing the image of President Andrew Jackson. President Andrew Jackson, and the hero of the War of 1812. He actually enlisted, he wasn't enlisted in the Revolutionary War. He was 13 years old, and he was a courier, but he was a great hero in the War of 1812. But he was a great hero to the American people for what he did in stopping the Central Bank of America with Nicholas Biddle from taking over. And it's thwarted their plans for the next 80 years till it finally became the Federal Reserve Act came into being in 1913. But I have to state that I look at it like this: what comes around goes around. I mean, it's like they want to change the image on the bill. So why invest? Why save dollars? Why save paper fiat dollars? Why not save Andrew Jackson coinage? Andrew Jackson coinage with real silver, real gold, and stick it right back to him. I did mention that Jack Lew, the Secretary of Treasury, and I had to mention some of those other things in the video that did not. You almost would think when I was talking about the when they're putting Harriet Tubman on the bill. Not that I got something against Harriet Tubman. I think she's a fine lady, but I looked at it like, why are they really getting all bent out of shape about Andrew Jackson? Well, they're looking at it from the point that Andrew Jackson was a guy that fought the central bank. But I look at it, you can almost look at it, like I said, repeating myself here again, you can look at it from this angle. I don't think Andrew Jackson would be pleased to have his face on a fiat paper note. He's more pleased to have his face, his image, on true, real money, silver and gold. Why not? And that's what the demand needs to be put for, specifically these types of coins. So, never know. There might be a run on these coins, too, now. I mean, there is a big attraction to buying them because of what they're going to be doing to the $20 bill. But I also mentioned in that video that Jack Lew, who's the current Secretary of Treasury, he's not doing it out of any kind of social justice cause or anything like that. Because I had to really bring up that stuff on Benghazi because he was totally in on a loop on that. He was one of the higher up advisors to Obama. He was a White House chief of staff. He was high up in the State Department before he became the Secretary of Treasury. And I wish I could find the articles alleging the conversations going on between Hillary, Jack Lew, and Obama about the dealings going on in Benghazi. So he'll throw anybody under the bus for political purposes. That's all that was about. That's why I brought that up, because I don't want people being mistaken like, oh, it's like, Harriet Tubman's on a bill or something. I'm against that. Or no, I'm telling you that Jack Lew is doesn't care about civil rights. He doesn't give a damn. He's playing a game. He's really freaking leading people into a trap with the usual central bank freaking debauchery that Andrew Jackson fought against. So, anyway, the way things are going, the United Global Corporation, US Treasury note right here. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's ever going to get worthless again, but someday it may. It may. Who the hell knows? I saw something on some YouTube channel. I don't put out these fearmonger things left and right like some of these guys. I saw it was a repeat video. I just watched it, and I looked at the beginning of it, and they were showing Fox News and Peter Schiff talking about the global collapse, and I was looking at the Fox News, and in the background they're showing the Dow at 12,000. Well, the Dow's at 18,000. This was a repeat story from years ago, and they titled the video "The Dollar Will Collapse in May 2016," and it was something. And they're showing some video from like years ago with Peter Schiff talking like the collapse is coming soon. I don't know if there's going to be a collapse real soon, but I think there is going to be a major hit on the value of the dollar. Not going to zero, but we must also poke some fun at these global bastards that are pawns of the global corporations like Obama and his predecessor George Bush, and his predecessor before that Bill Clinton, and his predecessor before that H.W. Bush. And hopefully we'll get somebody in there that's a true blue American. Maybe the Donald might be. He might be the true American this time. I don't know. Sure as hell isn't Hillary Clinton. I can tell you that right now. But, buy your silver, and maybe, don't go hog wild on it. Make sure you totally buy essentials first. Don't go buying hog wild on silver. I don't tell people to do that. But, be that as it may, if you're going to buy any silver, that might be a cool idea to buy something with the image of, Andrew Jackson on it. Forget about this Obama guy with his United Global Corporation with the image of Andrew Jackson. And, it's a matter of you could fight him in all different ways. That's the way I look at it. People don't need to get all bent out of shape about something because, I realize that Jack Lew is a load of it. He's the guy that he was part and parcel of the planning of selling out Christopher Stevens at Benghazi, for political purposes. They weren't supposed to get hurt, but the plan backfired and 4 people got killed. But for political purposes, he'll change anything around there is. So but he says he's a snake in the grass. He's not for civil rights. Jack Lew, not in the least. And what he's really doing is pushing the globalist corporations and the globalist central bank theories and all this garbage. The hell with him, man. The hell with him. Buy silver, and if you buy silver, any next silver you buy, not saying going hog wild on it. Hey, you know what? Why not buy some Andrew Jackson coins? Why not? Why not? You can post videos. Hey, I bought some Andrew Jackson silver coins. Screw you, Jack Lew. The hell with your cook old dork paper. And have courage, just like old Hickory always had. And keep the faith. That's all I got to say.